Some things are better left unseen. That was the first thing Miss Callahan, the old woman at the general store, had said to Emily when she moved into town. "Don't go looking for things that don't concern you," she had warned, her frail fingers gripping Emily's wrist a little too tightly. At the time, Emily had laughed it off. The elderly always had their superstitions, especially in small towns like this. She should have listened. The boy in the window. Emily's new home was perfect, cheap, spacious, and far from the chaos of the city. A fresh start. The only downside was the abandoned house next door, a crumbling Victorian relic with broken windows and vines twisting through the rotting wood. It was on her third night that she noticed the boy. She had just stepped outside to bring in some boxes when movement caught her eye. In the upstairs window of the abandoned house, a pale face stared down at her. A boy, no older than 10. His skin was sickly white, his eyes too wide, too dark. He didn't blink, didn't move, just watched. Emily shuddered, but convinced herself it was just a trick of the light. By the time she glanced back, he was gone. That house has been empty for decades. The next day, she asked the cashier at the grocery store about the house. "That place?" he frowned. "Been empty for over 40 years. Emily hesitated. "I saw someone there. A boy, looking at me from the window." The cashier paled. "You should leave him alone." She waited for a laugh, a reassurance that it was just a local ghost story, but he said nothing more. The footsteps in the night. That evening, Emily tried to shake the unease. It was probably some kid playing a prank. By midnight, she was asleep. Thina sound. A slow, deliberate creak from the hallway. Her breath caught. Someone was in the house. She reached for her phone, heart hammering. The floorboards groaned again, closer this time. Gathering her nerve, she flicked on the bedside lamp and threw open the bedroom door. Nothing. The hallway was empty. Her gaze drifted toward her bedroom window. Her stomach dropped. The boy was standing in the abandoned house again, but this time, he was smiling. The camera. Emily needed proof. She set up her phone on a nightstand, aiming it at her bed before turning in for the night. When she woke the next morning, she hesitated before checking the footage. With trembling fingers, she pressed play. The video started normally. Emily asleep. A still, quiet room. Then, at 3:12 a.m., the closet door creaked open. A figure stepped out. The boy. His head tilted unnaturally as he stared down at her sleeping form. His limbs twitched, moving in quick, unnatural bursts. Then, slowly, he crawled onto the bed. Emily's breath hitched. She had felt nothing, heard nothing. The boy leaned down, his mouth inches from her ear. The video ended with a single, whispered sentence. "I found you." The final night. Emily packed her bags. She didn't care about losing money she was leaving. On her last night, she barely slept, every muscle tense. One more night, then, just past 3 a.m. the whisper came. "Don't go." She froze. The breath on her neck was warm, close. A small hand curled around her ankle. Emily screamed. She twisted, kicking wildly, but there was nothing there. Her bedroom door slammed shut on its own. A laugh echoed in the darkness, high-pitched, childish, but filled with something wrong. The shadows in the corner shifted, and from the darkness, the boy's twisted, grinning face emerged. His jaw stretched too wide, his eyes black pits. "You can't leave." Emily tried to run, but her legs wouldn't move. Something cold and wet wrapped around her ankles, pulling her down into the floorboards. She clawed at the wood, nails splintering, her screams turning hoarse. The boy watched, smiling. As her vision blurred, his voice echoed one last time. "You were never supposed to find me." The aftermath. Days later, police arrived to find the house empty. Emily's packed bags were still by the door, her keys, wallet, and phone untouched. But she was gone. The only thing they found was her phone, still recording. The footage? A dark, grainy video of Emily sleeping. At 3:12 a.m., the closet door creaked open, and a small, pale figure stepped out.